Have you ever wondered where your pork chop comes from? In South Korea, massive processing factories churn out millions of pounds of pork every year, blending cutting-edge technology with a passion for quality. These plants aren't just about meat. They're a glimpse into the future of food. Let's dive into how Korea's pork industry thrives from its high-tech roots to the people who make it happen, and why it matters to you. Korea's pork processing story starts with a simple truth. People love pork. By 2025, the country's pork industry is worth $7 billion, feeding not just locals but 50 countries, including the U.S. Historically, pork was a luxury in Korea after the 1950s war, but today, factories process 10 to 0 pigs daily to meet demand. This scale didn't happen by accident. In the 2010s, Korea invested heavily in automation, turning small processing factories into sleek operations. Now, a single factory can supply enough pork for 5 million meals a week. That's the kind of number that grabs you, right? Science backs this up. Factories use IoT sensors to monitor meat quality in real time, ensuring every cut meets USDA equivalent standards. Robots slice pork with laser precision, reducing waste by 20% compared to manual methods. A 2023 study from Seoul National University found that automated systems cut bacteria risks by 35%, making Korean pork some of the safest around. But it's not just about machines. Workers undergo months of training to operate AI-driven systems, blending human skill with tech. Ever thought about the brain power behind your bacon? Economically, these factories are powerhouses. They employ 100,000 people, from farmers to engineers, and keep pork prices stable, about $4 per pound in the U.S., compared to $6 for beef. Exports to America hit 200 tons last year, supporting farmers on both sides of the Pacific. But challenges exist. Rising feed costs and climate concerns push factories to innovate, like using biogas from waste to power plants, cutting emissions by 15%. it's a grind, but Korea's farmers don't quit. Sound familiar to anyone chasing a dream? I met Ji-hoon, a 32-year-old worker I imagined at a factory in Busan. He starts his day at 5 a.m., checking machines that process 500 pigs an hour. This job feeds my family and millions more, he says, wiping sweat from his brow. His pride echoes across the industry, where workers see themselves as food security heroes. Today's tech saves resources and lives. Doesn't that make you rethink your next grocery run? Still, it's not all shiny machines. Critics worry about animal welfare, and factories respond with stricter standards. Cameras monitor pens 24/7, and vets check every pig. The industry knows trust is everything, especially for Americans who care about transparency. Posts on X show folks praising brands that show the process, and Korea listens. They're not hiding anything. What would you want to see if you toured a plant like this? So why should you care? These factories aren't just feeding you, they're shaping how food works. Cut costs, boost safety, and create jobs, all while tackling big issues like waste and emissions. Next time you grill a pork chop, think about the tech and grit behind it. Want to know more about where your food comes from? Drop a comment below, share this story, and let's keep the conversation going. After all, isn't it wild to see how far a pig can take us?
China's deer farming industry, centered in Jilin province, produces approximately 70% of the nation's antlers, a staple in traditional Chinese medicine, TCM. The industry involves over 300,000 farmed deer, primarily red and Sika species. Deer antler products contribute to an industry valued at over $1 billion annually. Venison consumption is also growing, with deer meat sold in urban markets as a high-protein alternative.
Share your opinion below. Stay tuned for our next episode where we explore another fascinating side of the animal industry.
AI technologies are gradually developing and created by human hands. What if each processing factory gradually has fewer people working? Please share your thoughts below in the comments section of this video. And lastly, don't forget to recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Thank you and goodbye. See you again in the next videos.